Alright, so we got the sun in Sagittarius, the moon in Taurus. So this is mutable fire and this is fixed earth. So we're gonna be adapting to new ways of experiencing, learning, traveling, expanding with the Sagittarius aspect. And of course, when it's Taurus here, we're gonna be pretty much being fixated in our ways of finding comfortability, stability, structure, and building and being practical in life. Feel me? So of course, if you don't know now, yesterday was Friday, today is Saturday. So of course, when the moon is in Taurus, that's called exaltation. So basically, try not to overindulge too, because remember, it's all about balance in life, and balance is key in your life. So if you overindulge and get into too many aspects, then things can get a little critical and haywire. Because today is Saturday, so you gotta have some restrictions, you gotta have some limitations when you're dealing with these aspects. So yeah, let's run down these energies that we're going to be experiencing through the sky, because when you walk outside, this is what you're breathing in. You're breathing in spirits. You're breathing in influence. You're breathing in energy. So you're going to allow this energy to basically take you over, or you're going to basically practicalize this energies and use these alignments to basically get higher in life. Feel me? Because astrology is all about the stars. You are a star. So when you know what you're dealing with, you know what you're up against when you go outside, or when you're going out through your day-to-day experiences and routine. You will know what to be around, who to be around, what the aspects that's going to play out through your life throughout the day. So let's get into these energies. So of course, we got the sun trine Chiron. So this is the gift to heal and express your actions towards others. Or this is basically, you can also play this out with self-criticism. You may be able to preach to help others, but it's one thing where you may not be able to apply this towards you. So this is a trine, this is a natural talent, so try to take advantage of this. Feel me? Put yourself in that predicament where you want to be seen in life. Feel me? It's one thing to talk about, it's one thing to preach about it, but if you're not acting out what you preach, then it's just all a gimmick. But also it's all about healing people too, so you want to make sure you put yourself in that predicament. Then we got the sun conjunct Mercury. So pretty much this is also about pretty much acting out or organizing your thoughts. So this is mental energy. So it's pretty much talking about it or being about it. You're going to talk about it or be about it. So there's one thing when we're dealing with this conjunction, this is a strong, this is strong actions, and this is strong thinking. You may act too fast, or you may try to organize the details. So it's pretty much where you'll be in the classroom and the teacher will try to tell you, will try to read something to you, but you'll be like, okay, yeah, I know it, or I don't really need to sit back and review this. For me, you just the type of person that you like to take actions, and you don't really like nobody displaying or telling you things that you already know. So try to take advantage of that gift too. Don't let nobody control your mind. You are your mind. You control that shit. We also got Sun trine Mars. So this is having confidence and shit. So of course you're gonna see a whole lot of this is having confidence in your passion and being aggressive. So of course you already know they're using some football players testing positive with this COVID shit on them. So of course we'll try to watch out for that. Feel me? Especially the so-called black athletes. Feel me? They're gonna try to utilize that to try to get people to get tested and shit, because they're like, wait, oh, this person's in the NFL. This person got a lot of money, but they testing positive for COVID, even though they don't got COVID. But they're gonna be using this alignment a whole lot, especially with athletes too. So be aware, don't fall for the funk. We also got Moon opposing Venus, so this is emotional uncomfortability. People, places, and things may not be showing love during this time, or it may be hard to receive or give love. Also, you may be going through issues in your relationship. Your ass might be getting cheated on, so try to watch out for this. Read the signs and trust your gut, and try not to be too intimacy with everybody and shit. It's time to basically fall back. Feel me? Not all real love is real love, so you gotta basically be aware of that shit too. Also, we got Moon conjunct Uranus, so this is having emotional freedom during this time. So this is the time to basically get out your comfort zone, have your emotional freedom. feel me? People may been coming through your house, or people may be coming interacting with you from time to time. You may have emotional awakening. You may spaz on them. You may be rebellious. For me, you may try to get your freedom. Shit, you may have a sibling or someone that live in the house and may be playing music so damn loud everything. Your ass makes spaz. So watch out for that too. Watch out for that aspect as well too. And of course, even if you're a female, if you got this position, for me, you may be cramping a lot too. So yeah, drink some tea and try to relax. Also, we got Mercury sextile Jupiter. So this is the way we think and communicate could either go above the horizon or below the horizon. So remember, whatever's on your mind, try to make sure it's positive. This way it can expand and grow. This is how you nurture the seed. This is how you water and have growth. So when you're thinking right, good things don't come in your life. You thinking bad, bad things will come in your life. So this is a sextile. This is an opportunity. So basically, it's opportunity to create a demon or an angel when you're thinking about your thoughts, when your thoughts is aligned. Also, we got Mercury sextile Pluto. So this is a gift to pretty much take power and control over your mind. If you don't have control over your mind in this world, then you're going to basically be possessed. You're going to be told what to do, and you ain't going to be able to create your reality. You're going to be basically living in a prison. So you don't want that shit. So take over your mind. Make sure your mind is basically about you, where you want to be in life, and keep adding on. And I'm guarantee you, magically, that shit you're going to realize that, yeah, all I had to do was just believe in myself and follow my mind. Make sure you're consistent though. Every day is a motherfucking battle, but you gotta fucking take over your motherfucking mind. You gotta be on 8. You gotta stand on business, pretty much. Also, we got Mercury sextile Saturn. So just thinking about life and structure. And of course, this is an opportunity to try not to get lost and caught up into what's going on to reality. You still have a purpose on this motherfucking planet. You still have a big dream on this motherfucking planet. So don't let any person, place, a thing, or a fake ass agenda take that away from you. Make sure you stand on business. Be practical. Take status and control over your life. Take care of your responsibilities. Or else you're going to be taking care of somebody else's responsibilities. And that's going to be thinking about bullshit. And you don't want that shit. So clear out all that bullshit and get serious about life. Because it's about you. This ain't about what's going on outside of you. This is what's going on inside of you. Feel me? It starts within. You got to go within. Also, we got Mercury trine Neptune. So this is a gift to get lost into your illusions, or this is a good natural position where you can have talent. And of course, it's good to basically get into your imagination. Feel me? It's good to utilize that shit. That's how you got here on the planet. So if you're not utilizing that and you allowing somebody else to utilize your imagination and confiscate it from your motherfucking self, then something ain't right. You need to take power and control. You need to take time for yourself. Feel me? You really do. Also, don't get too lost into your illusion. And remember, you may be looking at it in one way, but remember, universe is always all possible ways. So look at that aspect to where you can basically put yourself in a position. So yeah, we also got I said that. We also got Jupiter conjunct Saturn. So this is powerful experiences and in our life. So you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of powerful reality experiences dealing with the world, the globe, businesses, statuses, and careers. A whole lot of shit changing. So it's gonna be a new infrastructure. So yeah, be aware and be prepared for this shit. Don't be afraid of nothing too. And of course, the U.S. dollar may be gone soon. So yeah, be aware of that shit too. Also, we got Jupiter conjunct Pluto. So this is powerful experiences going through transformational changes during this time. So you're going to be seeing a whole lot of transformational changes during this time, even on a broader perspective during this year. So yeah, be aware, stay out the way, and stay focused. And also, that's how it's going to play out. All right. So when we got Tauruses in your houses, we're going to start with the first house. Feel me? When we got this in your first house, try not to overindulge too much into your private matters. Try to value these things, but try not to value too many things. Because remember, when you go overboard, things may not play out to your spectrum, and you hate a slow process. But this is your opposite energy, so you gotta learn how to deal with this and be more practical. And when we're talking about an Aries, try to have try to work on one project at a time for me, and try not to dive head in too much into your projects, because this can pretty much put you in positions where it cause anger, frustration, and shit. So looking for steadiness, home comfortability, stagnations may not be your key, but try to like utilize this and try to sit back and relax, because the full moon in Gemini coming up, so you don't want to be playing bad seeds or getting lost into your endeavors. Second house, this is basically trying not to overindulge into people, places, and things. Try not to take on too many responsibilities, and you'll be perfectly fine. Or when you do this, you can exhaust yourself and you could be used by others. So try not to put yourself in this position. And of course, Tauruses, try not to put yourself in this position as well, because this could put you at opposites with how you value things. And you may not feel the need to value these things, and this can basically cause frustration and minor frustration. So try not to over stress about these things. You'll be fine as long as you believe in yourself. And now you ain't come here to worry. You came here to live life. Money gonna come. That's natural. But you gotta have patience. You gotta have belief. Also, third house, this is overindulging in your environment. And stability is key during this time, because it's one thing you may be in this project, that project, but try not to be all over the place. Also, Gemini, try not to be guilty by association. Feel me? You may be in a circumstance, situation, environment. Oh, you may go out there and then boom, it wasn't called for. Now boom, now your ass is somebody else's bullshit. And so that's why it's always good to stay away from people. You know it'll save you a whole lot of troubles. Fourth house is overindulgent to family matters, private matters, and also Cancers. Try not to over search for things, for me. Learn how to have personal faith when you're striving for things, because you don't want to exhaust yourself. Because remember, when it's in Cancer and Taurus, you can overexhaust yourself. You could be planting bad seeds. So try to have a stability in your life. Try to sit back and relax, smoke a blunt, clear your mind and shit, and go with meditation. Fifth house is overindulging into your expressions. Also, Leo, try not to express too much of your gifts. Try not to shoot too much of your ego out there. It's one thing, yeah, people are gonna be on your side, but when you overindulge and do this shit, you can exhaust yourself, and then also you could be playing bad seeds, and you may feel like, oh, this thing didn't go well this time, and you want to try to switch it up again. So try not to put yourself out there, feel me? Yeah, you the center of attention, but it's time to be the center of attention. It's time to sit back and relax. Also, sixth house. This is overindulging the opportunities to rise and fall during this time. So this is the opportunity. You got the opportunity to just live life, have satisfaction, or overindulge into circumstances and situations. Also, Virgo, try not to put yourself in the circumstance situation of having guilt and worry during this time and shit. For me, try to put yourself in a circumstance situation where you don't overindulge in work or health routines and patterns during this time. Sit back, chill, and relax, and be stable. Seven houses. Try not to overindulge too much in your relationships, and you'll be fine. Libras, try to have self-worth. Don't over express the details about the circumstance situation. Try not to get too deeply emotional with what's going on. Sit back, chill, relax. For me, everything don't need to be worked on. For me, just learn how to let everybody breathe, and you sit back and chill. Eighth house is overindulgent into desires, angers, frustrations, and issues. Scorpio, try not to get too much into sex. For me, don't fuss, don't be angry. Just look back and have satisfaction. Utilize this, because this is your opposite energy. So you may be at odds and shit, and you may sit back. You may be wondering why you ain't got this. For me, just create your imagination, and things will flow in your way. Don't go crazy. Don't go to the extreme. Sit back and chill and relax and smile. Ninth house is overindulgent into wisdom, principles, and over preaching. Sagittarius, try to sit back, chill, relax. For me, everybody don't need to be hearing all this. Oh, do this, do that, do that. For me, you can put yourself in a circumstance situation where you may be at odds about this and shit, and you can cause conflict. So sit back and chill and relax. 10th house is overindulging in your status and your career, and this is also taking on too many responsibilities. So Capricorn, try to sit back, chill, relax, meditate, clear your mind. Don't get too much caught up into what's going on, into the status of the world, everything about you. For me, this is also you taking on too many responsibilities. So sit back, chill, relax, and try not to overindulge yourself, and try not to worry about other shit that don't really mean shit to you. Focus on just worrying about where you could just be chilling and stay stagnated and shit. So yeah, sit back, chill, relax. For me, everything don't need to be pushed out, or everything don't need to be over exaggerated or over examined during this time and shit. For me, just sit back, take a chill pill, get some rest. 11th house is try not to overindulge in too much of your surroundings, your associates, and people, places, and things, or being around other people that you may not interact with. Also, Aquarius, this is also being guilty by association. So try not to overindulge, because you know Taurus falls in Aquarius falls in Taurus. So feel me, so you can put yourself up there, you can put yourself down there and shit. So especially when you're dealing with the outside world. So try not to be too out there. Try not to be too caring and fixated in your way during this time and shit. Feel me? Everybody don't need to be built upon. Try not to be out there valuing everything or everyone and shit. So just sit back, chill, and relax. Feel me? Interact with a few people, but don't go out your way to the extremes on this time too, Aquarius. And also, last but not least, when we got the 12th house, we're going to be dealing with trying not to overindulge into your visions, your dreams, or being lost in the world. Also, Pisces, don't try to overcome anything. Don't doubt yourself. Feel me? It's one thing you may dream, you may vision about things too, especially if you ain't seeing things go your way. That's where frustration comes, illusions come, and that's where self-doubt comes. Don't put yourself in that position. Because remember, the universe is all possibilities. And when you can understand and understand that concept, things will flow through you like river. And you won't have to overexpress or stress about certain things that didn't take shape and form or didn't jump off the cliff during this time. You want to sit back, chill, relax, and let your intuition breathe. For me, learn how to let that shit rumble like the rivers. Don't add too much heaviness. For me, because when we talking about imagination, you want that shit to be light as possible. You don't want that shit to be carrying all that worriness and baggage to the point where it can overexhaust you. And then boom, now you not appreciated. Now you don't appreciate yourself. So try to focus on one goal at a time. Don't be all over the motherfucking place, and everything will work into your motherfucking favors. And that's the energies of yesterday and today. And prepare yourself for the full moon. And don't overindulge. It's Saturday. Limitations are motherfucking restrictions. Don't be out there wilding and shit, because you're going to have a price to pay when we talking about Saturn day, Sabbath day. Sit back, chill, relax. Feel me? Don't overindulge in too much shit, and you'll be straight.